Hello! Welcome aboard, everybody. I hope that you are having a good weekend and that my technology functions today. Yay. Let's see. Pretty Witchery, hello. It is good to see you. Are you supposed to be awake? What time is it there? Sorry. Also, I saw Tentarolus. Hello, Tentarolus. And Lord Portico and Puddleglum. Yay, people are here. It has been a while. I mean, not since 3 a.m.? I mean, you manage your own schedule. I was just like, I hope that you're not just up because of me. That's all. It's your alarm time for Eric. I suppose that makes sense because his stream would normally, like when he has stream day, be starting soon. Let's see. Okay. After the technology snafus on Monday, with the stream, with my computer quitting multiple times, I did like open up the box and I dusted everything. It wasn't terrible. I don't know. I got everything plugged back in. It has not crashed on me like that since. When I was setting up for this stream, my camera was freezing. And so I did some troubleshooting on that, and apparently I had plugged it in accidentally to a USB 2 port instead of a USB 3 port, which is why it wasn't working, and I just had to switch it. And so it appears to be functioning. The game itself had an update, and then GOG had an update. I have yet to actually open the game today, so we'll try that together. I assume it'll work, but we'll see. I am cursed by the cat as well, yes. Monday was horrid. Monday, I went live and my camera would run for 2 seconds and then quit, and I was messing around with it, trying to get it working. And in the midst of all of that, my computer just decided to shut off. And then I got everything up and running, and then my computer... Like, it took me an hour to troubleshoot, and I finally got going, and then my computer fully crashed at least 2 more times. And then we went into the Streampunks, and they had massive technical issues as well, although I'm fairly certain that those, apart from, for some reason, Eric's camera, which is the same camera I have, his camera will just randomly decide to stop showing video. And I don't know what the issue is there, but I have a feeling that most of the streaming issues that they're having have something to do with Video Ninja, which was working great for them for years. And at some point in the last year, I think they had an update, and that update has borked what they use it for. So, I don't know. Just stop being cursed. It's not his fault. The Elgato camera issue is not his fault. He may need to update the firmware or the software, but it's not him. The thing where when he switches over to share his browser and it's always a black void, I have a feeling that's a setting. I'm guessing that's a software change on Streamlabs that they. I'm guessing somewhere in their code they defaulted browser sources to automatically be off when you switch to them, so that you don't accidentally share data you didn't mean to share. And I'm guessing it's a setting somewhere that you could deactivate, but I don't know. I mean, when I first got things set up with a webcam, I was, at the time, it was very hard to get a webcam because it was 2020. And I was using a GoPro 8, and they had a very experimental beta software so that you could plug it into the computer and use it as a webcam. And that was my webcam when I started, was the beta software of the GoPro as a webcam. And it worked okay for a while. Yeah, OBS, yeah. So OBS and Streamlabs are very different. And OBS between Windows and Mac are very different. I know because I do the game streams on a PC, but I do the archive streams on a Mac. Which is why I was using, I was trying to move everything into Mix It Up. Mix It Up is a bot, and I was trying to move everything into that because it's a pretty robust one. But Mix It Up only runs on Windows. So then I was looking for a solution that would work on both Windows and Mac, which is why I now have been working or experimenting with Firebot. Firebot is similar to Mix It Up, but works on both. I put my name in for, there is supposed to be an upcoming alpha test of a Mix It Up online version, which would be nice. Like, I like them because they have a lot of really good functionality. The problem with them is they don't work when your computer is off. Because they live on your computer, not in the cloud. Which is in some ways good, and in some ways bad. So like Monday, when my when my computer kept dying, my bot went offline. Because it runs on the computer. You can use your DSLR as a webcam. It's from 2011. If a GoPro can't manage it, that's... Oh, yeah. No, it was just that they had not... at that time, GoPro had never set their hardware up to be used as a webcam. And so there was beta software that came out. I think this software actually came out, the beta software was released in 2019, but it was still experimental software in 2020 to be able to plug your GoPro into a computer and use it as a webcam. So it was just functionality that they were working on building, but had not fully implemented yet. So yeah. Anywho. Eventually, I will have time to actually sit down and work on things instead of just pushing from week to week to week and having a list of things I need to get done that I have yet to actually do. And so eventually I will consolidate my bots and not have quite so many of them. Because I almost got everything out of Mix It Up. Almost. But I haven't got everything out of it, so I still have to open it every time. Still working out how to film your crafts and manage to sit somewhere that doesn't make your spine go numb. Ugh. I don't know what positions don't make your spine go numb, so I have no recommendations for you. But anywho, let's see. Mostly laying down. Yeah, that would require some creativity. It depends on whether you can angle the back so that you can be laying down but partially sitting up or something like that. I know, like, Sam has a stream setup that works on the bed via some sort of movable table. So it's possible. It's just, it requires identifying the appropriate solutions, which all of this is just experimental, identify the appropriate solutions type stuff. I've said before, and I still think that Twitch is basically the modern equivalent of like cable access television, except that instead of going to the local station to use their studio, you have to set up the studio yourself. And you have to, so it's like the internet version of cable access combined with community theater. There's a historical costumer on YouTube who sometimes films sewing in bed. Feels like a legal hazard to admit to. I know, I'm only aware of like one historical costumer who films or who does stuff on YouTube, and I don't know. I've not actually watched much of it. My mother-in-law showed her to us, but anyway, let me brain for a second. Okay, so I do eventually. I will manage to get things updated for the streaming. My goal right now is to consistently manage to do Saturday. It was difficult getting up this morning, but I'm up. And I managed to get things in place so that I could actually stream. So that's good. I definitely needed last week. And I think things are betterer now. I can't let you brain. I like distracting you when people are foolish enough to let me talk all over chat. Hey, you're fine to talk all over the chat. So this Monday, we're getting a bonus Dream Daddy stream because of all the technical issues that happened last Monday. Pretty Witchery, you've been randomly selected as a temporary VIP for the stream. You get a special digital gemstone next to your name and the ability to do pun points. Chatting is an integral part. It is not distraction. But because of all the technical issues on Monday, we're going to do Dream Daddy again this Monday, even though it was only supposed to be like a short shot, like a play it twice type thing. But this Monday will probably be... Wait, what? How? When? What? Train? How did a train show up? There is a train somehow invading the bridge. Welcome. Okay, but we need to destroy the train. I don't understand how we got a train. But there is one here. Thank you, Lord Portico, for gifting 5 subs. Congratulations and welcome, Tantarolus, A Little Mischief, Queen XG, Austin Ryder, and Ninja AIPC, or Ninja IPC. Yes, this is a distraction. But I don't understand, because trains only show up under certain circumstances, and I don't know that I, did I how 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 did we get a train just from 5 gift subs? That's the thing. Like, trains usually require 3 events. Like, to start a train, somebody has to subscribe or resubscribe or gift a sub or contribute 100 bits. Those are the things that 3 different people have to do at least one of those things for a train to show up. And apparently Lord Portico just has magic, and is an necromancer, and can summon a train on his own. Also, that was 144 gift subs that you've given in this channel. Amazing. Accept the train. Be one with the train. Fine. I will ignore my training and accept the train. But yeah, so Monday we'll have an extra Dream Daddy. And then I will randomly select the next Monday game, which I can't actually show you the list because it's set up on the other OBS set of scenes, and I didn't have a chance to get it moved over. Hello, Hannah. But we will continue shoveling our way through all of the games that have been put onto the random list. Right now it's a random list. It was a wheel. It may be a wheel again. I don't know. But we'll randomly select games for Mondays, as we have been. Because... And all of them are really good, but I don't have time to play them all the way through. There are too many games and not enough time. There are too many things and not enough time! I need to go back and look at what I said in the archive stream 2 weeks ago that people thought would make a good shirt. I just need to jump back into that and look and see what the phrase exactly was. We have, well, the room was reorganized. I think so, Hannah. I didn't manage to have a shower yet today. And my hair feels very messy. But yes, the room has been reconfigured. In fact, last weekend, when I canceled the Saturday stream, I reorganized, like, completely redid this room, moved the furniture all around 3 times that weekend. But it's finally in a state that is working for me. You were staring at DS9 wondering if you'd noticed that before when you realized that the bright yellow cupboard wasn't facing us anymore. Yeah. Ooh, what did we get? What did we get? Spill the tea. Oh my. This coming Wednesday, we have a sci-fi story on the archive stream. So it will be a, and thank you for the train. I appreciate the train. It's a KF Ziska one. We read another story by this author. We've been unable to locate any information about this author. But this is one of the ongoing series of, hey, this sci-fi critic in 1940 called these stories from 1934 classics. Let's look at them and see if they live up to that. And so far they have. And then, yeah, you might have already had the tea. But today we're doing Ultima Underworld. I have, what, like a month ago, we looked at the manual, and I opened the game, and we did some very initial puttering around in the game. And so we're going back into Ultima Underworld, and I don't actually... Nope. I don't know that I've updated that command. I don't think there is an Underworld command. I have failed. Again. Well, eventually I will get it in there. This is Ultima Underworld, the Stygian Abyss, which came out in 1992. And is the next one in sequence after we finished Martian Dreams. No context theater. Eventually, I will get it in there. Oh my. Yes. Hype train inventory is approximately 200. Amazing. I don't even know how you managed to figure that out, but my hype emotes. What are those? I have some random emotes. Hype train. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, mine is somewhere around 200 as well. And but then there's also all of these unlocked the unlocked ones and the global ones and the hindsight 2020 ones and the celebrate K-pop ones and yeah. So many. And the only one that I do not allow on the channel is the hype arachnid one. Because I can't... There is one of the hype train emotes is a realistic 8-legged monstrosity. And I have that one disallowed on the channel because I can't look at it. Especially not floating around on my face. The little dancing gummy bear one is pretty amazing. Okay, I need to actually get this game open and, you know, this is supposed to be a stream where I'm doing some retro gaming. Oh, fudge. Why for you do this to me? Brr. I am not surprised. I am slightly annoyed, but I am not surprised that the game, having been updated, lost my customizations to the graphic mode settings. I do not want it to be full screen, thank you very, very much. The question is, what did I have it set for? I don't remember. We're going to try 1024/768. Wait. Why did you... Huh? And it went to full screen again, and I don't understand, and I am frustration incarnate. I don't want full screen. What are you doing, game? This is fine. This is totally fine. We will solve this issue. I just need to figure out what the fuck is happening. Ah. Yes, that would be a thing. I didn't click on save settings before clicking on start game. Numbers for computer rations forever feel really arbitrary. What do you mean numbers for computer rations? It didn't update, of course. I like the turn up emote. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait, ratios? Oh. 10 out of 10. Okay, I believe I believe I believe I believe I believe I believe oh I believe all will be forgiven. I still haven't fixed that. I believe I believe I believe oh I believe. Yeah, and this is the wrong graphic setting. It's not 1024/768. So, 1 second. Let's try this one more time. Woo! Thank you, Hannah. Ultima Underworld, The Stygian Abyss is a 1992 action role-playing game developed by Blue Sky Productions, later Looking Glass Studios, and published by Origin Systems. Set in the fantasy world of the Ultima series, the story takes place inside the Great Stygian Abyss, a large cave system that contains the remnants of a failed utopia civilization. The player assumes the role of the Avatar protagonist and attempts to find and rescue a Baron's kidnapped ... All right, graphic mode setup. All right, so 1024/768 was not the correct setting. This one is not going to be either, is it? Attempts to find and rescue the Baron's kidnapped daughter. Well, that's interesting. I thought it was the son that was kidnapped. I don't remember. GOG? Can we please have this work? We're cursed? Yes, very much so. I don't remember. Oh, so close. So close. And we're going to go with it. I'm going to fix it. I just have to find it. Because that will work. It's not perfect, but it's functional. Oh, come on. Really? OBS? You're going to be like that? We have a little bit of a gap. And honestly, this frame was made for the previous game, not for this game. But that should work. Ultima Underworld, the Stygian Abyss! Woohoo! Hopefully you have game audio and it won't be too loud. Okay. I don't remember how to do anything. So let's journey onward. Really? You re-enter the abyss. This mouse sensitivity is certainly a thing. Okay. This is me. Save game, restore game, detail. Talk. Get look. Oh yes. Do you remember? Oh god, the fighting was so hard. Unlock. That's graphic detail. I'm going to try messing with my mouse a little bit because it's not moving smoothly. The thing you're testing is deciding not to work. Hey, I think computers are cursed at the moment because they keep shoving untested AI products into them. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, this is an incantation. Oh, fudgery. I have forgotten everything. I thought I made a note on the map. Where's the note that I made on the map? Didn't I... Ooh, torch. Okay. Trying to remember the controls. I do not know where the frack I am. Yes, the AI also isn't AI because buzzwords. Alright, map. I'm here. We found person here. I was trying to figure out how to go here, I think. So I have this map. And so we've been here. We are presently here. This is where we entered. And there's a door, it claims. It claims there are 2 doors. Okay. Let us attempt and see. Because I don't know where the doors are. Oh, well, there is a door there. I want to strafe. Ah, I can sort of strafe. It still moves me forward, but it sort of works. Okay. Cannot pick that up. Okay, at once. Okay. The door is locked. Of course it is. I don't remember what we were doing. My dearest Alfred, go into the abyss, knowing that I will not forget thee. As bitter as the Baron's justice doth seem, 'Tis better than a hangman's noose. No matter the passing of years, I will await thy return. Yours forever, Sandra. Okay. Worn Cudgel. Ooh. Let's try that. I'm gonna beat down this door. You guess that it is currently dawn. It is the second day of your imprisonment. Okay, we're gonna get the hang of this. Somehow. Your cudgel was damaged. Okay, but have I damaged the door successfully? That's what I need. Yes! That was what I needed. I have succeeded in eliminating the door that was blocking my progress. Okay. I also have an axe. And in here I have food. That's good. Candles. I have a key, but I don't know what it's for. It might have been for the door, I suppose. A bowl? Yep. I've got a toadstool, a torch, a bedroll. And then I have the rune bag with some runes. All right. No, go back. How do I get out of the rune bag? Ah. Okay. This is grand. We're doing spectacular. What is that? A silver tree? The plaque reads, "Plant the seed of the silver sapling, and a new sapling will spring forth. In return for this gift of life, thou shalt be granted a new life thyself when this one doth end." Standard of the silver sapling. It's a resurrection tree. As you reach for the tree, it withers away, revealing a silver seed. Okay. I'm supposed to plant the seed, right? Well, that didn't work. Now I put it down and I can't pick it up again. Alright, silver seed. I don't have a shovel. How do I plant seed without a shovel? It looked like a secret passage. It was a secret passage. Okay. I'm saving this. And because the settings are definitely wrong. And I'm going to fix it. Big Windows screensaver vibes. It is entirely in that era of like the first person Duke Nukem games, or was it Doom? But yeah, the window resolution was certainly wrong. Graphic mode. Okay, let's try. I will eventually figure out the correct settings. I'm thinking this is probably it. You missed the old maze or the aquarium. I have currently on my Mac, it's one, it's very retro. It's very like retro 80s. I don't remember what it's called though. Okay. All right. Let's see if I'm better able to control things. The control scheme on this is just somewhat difficult, and I thought I had installed a thing that was supposed to make that easier, but it doesn't seem to have actually made anything easier, so. Okay, I hear something moving around. This is not going to go well. I guarantee it will not end well. Yeah, because jumping, I still have not quite gotten the hang of. The run and jump. Is there a way out? Or do I just have to go over the falls? This is fine. It's making me seasick, but it's fine. Ugh. Well, at least I can swim. Apparently. Ah! I don't even know what I just killed. A dead rotworm. Yay, rotworm. Wait, what? That's how it works. Oh, that's so cool. So if I'm about to go into like a battle that I think might be a problem, I can plant the silver seed outside and it's like an extra life. But otherwise I can just carry it around with me for when I need it. It's interesting that I picked up the dead rotworm and it didn't actually pick up the dead rotworm. But okay. That's amazing. Oh, Um, yeah, like a DIY save point. A badly damaged door. The door is locked. The key does not fit. Door looks okay to me. Cursed, but physically fine. It said it was badly damaged. Now it's probably damaged. Oh, a slime. Oh my god. Fighting. So difficult to coordinate the fighting. Apparently I can't. Is it not? Am I hitting the wrong button? What is the control for jumping? Okay, we've got options: talk, get, look, fight, and use. Power gem, message scroll, current spells, compass, your weapon, rune shelf, vitality, mana. Yeah. The view window shows what you see as you move. Yep. The window shakes when you take damage. Flashes red when you're critically wounded. Apparently, if you're drowning, it flashes blue. You can look up and down? What? Okay, that's good to know. Inventory. Yeah. Left click the rune bag. Pull on the chain. Ooh. First level paladin. Okay. Yeah, I have taken some damage. Click on runes in your rune display. Click on a rune here to cast the spell represented by the runes on the shelf. Compass, yeah. Red dot always points north. The arrows on the base of the compass allow you to use easy move mode. What? Ah, okay. So you can move just by clicking those. Okay. In combat, the gem glows red, yellow, then green, then sparkles as you put more power into an attack. Uh-huh. Above the window is a gargoyle. The glow in its eyes changes as the condition of your foe changes. Green eyes mean your foe is still strong. Yellow means that the foe is hurt, and red means the foe is seriously injured. Okay, move forward. Turn right or left. Turn without forward movement. Sidestep, right or left. Move backwards. Great. right mouse button while pressing left. Wait. What? Ah, okay. Hi, Sterling! I hope that your mowing is going well. I am learning ancient 3D computer game controls. It is so not intuitive. You live on a hill? Well, it's a workout then, right? Walking or running, you jump in the direction. How do you run? Okay, but that... Oh, that's really difficult to figure out. Because... Ugh. Okay, that works. A lawn Roomba? Wait, do they make automated lawnmowers? Horror movie if it's the 90s edition? I did not know that they made, like, Roombas for lawns. It makes sense. Cast a fly or levitate spell. And then, okay, I'm never gonna remember that. Kind of AI we actually want. Yes, this is actually true. Alright. Spells. Lesser heal. Let's try a spell, why don't we? Because I have hurt myself jumping around. I hope I have the right runes. Nope. I do not have what I need for lesser heal. Or for create food. I have the rune for the runes to do a light spell. Oh, and for a shield. Yeah, no, resist blows. Like a house that cleans itself. That would be lovely. We'd get on like a house on fire. Or, well, maybe that's not the best. Okay, let's try this. You go to sleep. I wish it was that easy to just go to sleep. It's like, oh, you know, I need sleep. The light, a burned out torch. Well, half burnt torch. Okay. So put that one and do yes. There we go. I forgot to turn out the torch before we went to sleep. So it burned out. Anyway, Sterling, how is your day? How is things? It has been forever since I saw you. But I did have a good time at the gym yesterday, so that's... Ah! Oh, gosh. Run. Run, run, run. Nope, I died. I mean, it was gonna happen eventually. Things are things. Kira tricked you into joining the VFW? That sounds like a thing that you wouldn't necessarily need to be tricked into doing. Why would you not want to be a member of the VFW? You certainly qualify. Nope. I did it again. I am never going to get the hang of jumping in this game, am I? Okay. I wonder... Okay. It's about to have... Yeah, we're getting ads. I'm going to pause here for a second, and I will see all of you momentarily. I have learned a thing. That I need to go to the options screen in order to pause the game if I'm going to be pausing, because otherwise I will get attacked while It's fine. This is fine. Okay, but how do... Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Oops, did I just hurt myself? Oh. Is there a keyboard command for that? There's not. Of course not. That would be too easy. Okay. Oh, also I need to remember that I can adjust the view up and down. We're fine. It's all fine. There's gotta be, though, right? A keyboard command to... I can't. They have to. Please? Click on a weapon or on the fight icon. They may have gone all in on mouse. Keyboard controls. W. Wait, what? Okay, so I can, if I do W, but if I do Shift W? Oh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. And Z and C and X. Ugh. This is pre-WASD. /thrust. Okay, but there it is. Okay, so F5. But it only temporarily activates it? Ah, okay. So the function keys will control... Okay. Sorry. And we've got control keys. Cursor movement. Hot area. Oh. Interesting. You can move... If you turn off numlock, you can move the cursor using the number pad. That is weird. But allows you to control the game without a mouse. Vaguely remember early computer games nearly traumatizing me out of ever playing them again, largely based on trying to use controls. Yeah, the control scheme is not user-friendly. Also, the right mouse button to attack thing is bizarre. Which is why I keep not being very good at attacking. We're about to enter combat. Huh. I have successed. Okay. Yeah, learning those function keys is going to be vital. Which way did I try going? Did I go up? I think I went up, didn't I? No, I did not. I went the other way. I went that way and died. I'm a save. Okay, let's go. I died because a slime killed me, right? Isn't that what happened? I went up these stairs and died to a slime. Right here. It's dawn of the second date. Wasn't it just dawn of the second day before? I died. I was trying to fight. I did not do well. But I saved. Oh. Why is the death counter not working? Ah! Hold, please. There we go. Message failed to send. Is that not? I don't remember my own commands. No, that's the correct command. But it didn't work. Whoa. What the It's broken. Everything's broken. Hold 1 second and I will... Where are you located, please? How do I use this? Copy. Dashboard. Count. Properties. Uh-huh. Grand. Okay. Yes. But the command exists. Death set 2. Effects. Update counter. Counter. Deaths. Set to argument number. I know it worked before. So bizarre. Well, I don't know why the death set command is broken, but the zombie one lets us decrement, at least. Okay, I've died twice. Let's try this again. Why? You. I have chosen to attack you. Come on. One more hit on it. Yes. You see an orb. Peering into the crystal ball, a vision of a strange world appears. Bizarre creatures float through space. A green path, flanked by a black void on the other side, runs off into the distance. Somehow, you know the path leads to Britannia. I don't know where I am. Okay, so we went through the water area. I can't get into the Ankh without jumping. Alright, I'm there. That will take me to water. Alright. I need rest. Alright. That has healed me and restored some of my magic. And I remembered to put out my torch that time. I don't know what looking into the orb did for me. Alright, that takes me to the water. I don't need to go to the water at the moment, because I want to try and go here. Somehow. You mustn't look into the Palantir. Oh, but Pippin is the best character. No, I jumped. I'm gonna figure out this jump. Because I did jump. Why for it not do? Okay, that time it jumped, I just didn't jump far enough. But we're gonna get this. %, try to get a loader movie marathon. That would be fun. Okay. So I should save before I jump. The jump. Okay. Ha! I successed! And now I'm being attacked by a bat. Where's the bat? I think it... Oh. I thought it ran away. Did we finish the fight? We done fighting? What is that? A button. Aha. I hear a bat. I definitely hear a bat. Hello, Galara Dragon! This game is so much harder. So much harder. You see the ceiling. Okay, there's a door over there. A massive door. Yes, Jody. Massive. I have been working to get the hang of how to jump and how to fight. Mastering these controls, not easy. Oops. That's okay. But I'm saves coming, so that's what's happening. Oops. I'm gonna find out what that button does. Maybe. I've never been a huge fan of this kind of first-person game. Um, so that's also part of, I just have to get used to this. Because this is not a style of game I ever really played. Ah! Okay. Played it mostly in the spring and summer of 2001, and whenever you'd play for a while, your abs were sore because you tensed up on the jumps since your body prepared like it was actually jumping. There's so much jumping. This game may take me a little bit to actually do, but I'm determined. I will get it. I will get it eventually. Okay. No! So close! Oops. Ha! I don't know what the button does. I would hope it opens that door that we saw. Oops. I'm glad I saved. It did. It opened the door. One of those people who turned the controllers. Oh, absolutely. You have to, like, you have to move your body in order to, that's how it works. Started in 96, played through almost 7 levels and then got derailed. Started over 5 years later. One of the first games you played on your Pentium. This is my first real experience playing this game. And, I will say I'm not terribly good at it. I will learn. It's just, there is a big learning curve. Ah. Nope. Oops. The funny part is that I don't even need to go to that door, right? There's nothing over there. That would be how things would work for me. No, go, 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 go. Ha! No. Ha! Okay. See, I should be in the Ankh now. Some of the... You'd seen some of the Originites at Gen Con in 95, then you saw Brian Martin again in 96. You crashed in and visited Origin's office? See, you know all of the people, which I find amazing. Ooh. something to read. Seeker of honor and valor in battle, speak Sumra, the mantra of courage. A week later, you started the game and you recognized his voice. Okay, let's see. Seeker of honor and valor in battle, speak Sumra, the mantra of courage. At last, you are asleep. Alright, and there's the silver seed. Plant to have a spare life. Also play the devil in the Britannia Manor haunted houses. I love these games. Like, I wish I had spent more time with them when I was younger. I'm glad I'm doing it now. Seeker of the mysterious arts, speak Mu'am, the mantra of truth. Seeker of the mastery of practical skills, speak Om Ka, the mantra of love. I literally just started. Like, I am at the very beginning. So I'm on level 1 of the, yeah. That's part of why, like, I'm learning the controls. Alright, so I knew something special would be in this room. Courage, truth, or love? Ooh. You have advanced in mana and mana. I assume I can't just speak again. The little dance you have to do for combat called the Underworld Shuffle. I do not like the combat system. You are not ready to advance. Ah, okay, so this is level up. Ish. That's good to know. Okay. Where do I want to go? I know nothing. Okay, let's see. That path will take me to water. This is where we started. We've been over here, but we didn't ever manage... Well, I guess we got through here, but then we encountered water and we stopped. What about that? There must be a secret door or something, because there's a path. It doesn't indicate that there's a door. Maybe I just needed to learn properly how to jump. Also, there's this path that we haven't been down yet. It's a neat feature that the game advances in real time. Hunger and fatigue set in as it would in reality. Really? I did not know that. And what spells am I able to do right now? I have only a couple of... No, that's pretty cool, actually. Alright. So what spells do I have the runes for? Let me figure it out. More a feature than a spoiler? I would agree. Spells. I'm not gonna do all of that right now, but okay, I don't... I'm trying to remember the names of the runes, and I'm like... I used to have a lovely little notebook with everything written down, and the question is, where? I mean, I have... Ultima 2 notes. Ultima 3. Riven. Ultima 4. Alright. Yulo from Twitter was a big fan of immersive sims starting with Prey. Found UW1 because of that. Went on to play the rest of the Ultima games, became a fan and a dragon. Amazing. Flyaway 009, thank you for the follow. follow. All right. This is all too much. That works. Okay. I'm on... I don't think I'm on follower only. Thanks, Lord Portico. So... I don't remember but it's I, M, and... Y. But I don't have the Y yet. So... I don't know why! Alright, I'm getting a system in place. Magic, arrow, resist, blows, stealth. I can hat trick. What should we... We're just gonna go magic. It was? I don't know why it was. That's very strange. Okay. No. That's A. I don't know, Galara. But I'm not normally on that, so I never would have checked for it. It's been a while since I was reading runes. A couple of years now. Oh, and then, what is that one? Is that an H? Weirder glitches have happened. Yeah. I need reference material. Magic. Damage, conversation. Come on. I remember in one of these, there is a thing that I found that should be useful. Ah, here we go. It's J. That doesn't look like a J. That is not how that has been written in the past. Probably updating something that breaks something in the past. I absolutely can. Do you have a specific hat that you want? In money. Blem. In lore. Ah, yeah, I see what I did wrong there. Jukes. Resist blows is bet in Sanct, and stealth is Sanct Pur. Okay, and I do have bet. Whoops. Or, sorry, Ort. I have Ort, and I have Jukes. So I can do Magic Arrow. That's good to know. I have in. Do I have Sanct? I do. I can do resist blows. Oh yeah, that's the shield spell I tried before. Sanct Pur. I don't have Hur yet. Which ones do I have? That, you know, I should... A green hat. Ah! This one? It's green and gray. Otherwise, I do have some that are all green. But let me know. Ah, okay. Yep. And... the... Whew. Yeah, I don't mind changing my hats. It's... Oh, all green. Gotcha. Hang on. Oof. I don't know that I've done this one very often. I have a lot of green, honestly. My shirt looks greenish? Yeah, no, my shirt is not green. My shirt is actually gray. So I'm not sure why it's reading as green. That's all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got B. And I have I. And I have J. And I have L. Teal never shows up right. Also, purples. Purples are horrible on digital cameras. I don't question why computer programs do what they're gonna do anymore. Just... Whoops. I was just like, ah! Okay, fine. I will get this. And I'm gonna actually go back to moving around in the game here in just a second, but I wanted to know which spells I could cast. Which is a harder thing to answer than I was anticipating, but most of this I can do after stream. Hi, Shadows! Underworld is going okay. Alright, I looked at First Circle, and I can do 3 of them, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I've got some formatting to do after stream, but yeah, I don't have Lem yet, so I can't do create food. I don't have horror yet, so I can't do stealth. I can't do lesser heal yet because I don't have money. We'll get there. I mean, the fact that I have enough runes to do any spells at all at this point in the game is pretty amazing. Because I have not done much game yet. I think I want to explore... I think I want to go here before crossing the bridge. So... Oops. Color filmmakers were pressured by photographers in the 70s to reproduce browns more accurately. Photograph furniture, not actual people. Of course. Yeah, well, and there's other things too. So like the automatic machines, the machines that do like automatic doors and yikes. Okay, no, that's already dead. And the automatic faucets and the automatic, all of that stuff. It was developed by people with white skin for people with white skin, and so does not always respond to people who do not have white skin. But it also doesn't always respond to people with really pale white skin. It's just really badly calibrated all around. Alright, this is not the path that I was hoping to take, but yeah, I always struggle with them because I am also way too pale. Okay, so this goes all the way in on water, yes? Oh, what is that? You see a plant. Get plant? I don't know what kind of plant it is. Although you have to eat around the thorny flowers, the plant is quite good. I don't know that I meant to eat it as a test, but okay. We'll accept that. This is what I like being a shadow. We don't need things like light sensors. Let's grab this bottle. What is this bottle? A green potion. I have absolutely no idea what green potions do in this game. Let's grab the skull. I can use it as a throwing weapon. At some point, possibly. I don't want to go for a swim. Are you a vampire dragon, though? What? What's that? Oh, you're talking to Galara. Pile of debris? Okay. Let's try the jump again. Or... I don't know what I'm doing. I hear bat wings. But I don't see the bat. Oh. Aw, man. Fudge. My torch has burnt out. Ha, okay. Where are you? I heard you. I saw you for a second. Ah! I really, really need to get better at these jumps. I've spent so much time in this little river. Is there another way out of it? Thankfully, I haven't drowned. Okay. Nope. Have to move faster than that. Nope. Come on. Ha. Okay. Alright, so that's where I came from. Is there another way back? What am I doing? How did I get here in the first place? Wait, that's where I wanted to be. I'm confused. I am so turned around. I'm looking at a map and I'm turned around. This is fine. Honestly, I have been lost much longer in Ultima games. Alright. Yeah, apparently... Okay, so that's a door... this is not... Okay, and then... Is it this way? No, that goes... I'm... Ah. Oh! Oh. Oh. I finally understand. Mind like a steel trap has been closed upon it. No! That's where I want to go. And we have been attacked by advertisements, so I will hold here for a second and see you soon. Okay. I think we're back. And I believe that we are on the way. Ah, yes. This was where the secret door was. That brought us in here. Okay. Back near the beginning. Silver tree. Okay. So there's a door. That goes to the bridge. But other door. Where we started. Yeah, okay. I'm only going to be lost a few times. A minute. A few times a minute. That sounds about right. I will eventually learn my way around, I think. We did meet somebody. You. We talked to you. I don't remember anything about you. Braggett. Greetings. Hast thou visited our group? Nay, I have... I have not been able to find it. Go west from the entrance chamber. Okay. Entrance chamber. Go west. Past a door. Then north over a chasm? Remember the banner of Cabrius with the mark of the Ankh on it is the mark of civilization in the abyss. No idea where his instructions mean for me to go. I'm confused. It's okay. I'm just gonna explore. Alright. I want to go there. I think I have to go there by jumping. Huh. Maybe I didn't have to. But I'm here now. Ooh, a sword. Oh. I can't talk to the giant rat, so I assume it is an enemy that will need to be fought. But it hasn't attacked me. Yet. Yeah. Is giant rat. I'm getting better. Oh boy. Badly worn short sword. I shall take. Badly worn dagger versus badly worn short sword. Okay. Cool. Ah, okay. That must be where his people are. What's over here? Jars? Oil flask. Ooh, that'll be good if I ever get an oil lantern. There is a table. A bench. It won't let me use the bench. I tried to use the bench. I thought sitting might be nice. I don't understand why these candles are... Uh-oh. Did I put down a candle? What? Well, that one is apparently gone. It's just gone. No, I put it in the bowl. Okay. The fact that the bowl is a container is a little odd, but we'll work with it. I'm gonna use the bowl for my keys. No? Apparently no. But candles, on the other hand, can go in bowls. Yeah, I thought the keys in the bowl would be a really good way to store them. But apparently no. I can't put the silver seed in the bowl either. Very odd. I don't know what's up with that bowl. That just goes into the water. We'll avoid that. Nope. Onktown. The door's locked. The key unlocks the lock. Finally, a door I didn't have to bash in. Pole. Cauldron. Box. Cauldron. A sling and 6 sling stones in the box. I don't want to accidentally think that that seed is a slingstone. That would be bad. I can't pick up the cauldron. I can't... Cauldron is empty. I can't talk to the cauldron. I wonder what the poles are for. And what's up with this water? Ooh, I wonder. Bing stones? I don't know what you mean. Can't use the pole on the water? Okay. Sling stones! Yeah. Well, hold on to the pole for now then. Just gonna add it to my inventory as another potential weapon. Bling stones would be amazing! Before I go through the door, let's continue down this hall. A person! People! Outcast. So another comrade is caught by the abyss. What was thy crime, pray tell? I committed no crime. I have always lived here as a peaceful fisherman. I am accused of kidnapping a girl. Perhaps the same girl that I hear was carried through these upper caves by a troll? Yes, that must be the one. Perhaps it was another. Where did he take her? Well, whoever she was, she's here no longer. I don't know how far the troll is planning on taking her, but given the strength of a troll, he'll not likely run out of energy anytime soon. Then I must be off immediately. Then there is no hope of rescuing her. Hold on just a minute. Surely that girl is in trouble, but if thou dost learn the ways of the abyss first, thou wilt surely have a better chance of rescuing her. And what should I know of the abyss? Just tell me what areas I should stay clear of. No, what should I know? Well, thou shouldst know that most of the inhabitants of the abyss are unfriendly. is not so much a question of what areas to avoid as of which areas are relatively safe. Look for the banner of Cabrius, a tapestry with an ankh, such as we have, as a sign of civilization. Any people or creatures thou dost find past the banner are more likely to talk with thee than to eat thee. Speaking of ankhs, thou wouldst do well to search out the other thing they represent, the shrines. What use do they serve? When thou dost see a large, plain ankh standing on the ground, thou hast found a shrine to virtue. It is said that if thou hast been virtuous and dedicated to increasing thy abilities, praying at a shrine with the correct mantra will allow thee to enhance thy abilities. It is said that there is one in the southeast area of these upper caves, but I have not seen it myself. I thank thee for thy information. Well, good luck in thy travels. Thou art always welcome here. Okay. A hearty welcome to thee. Hast thou decided to stay with us? No, my destiny lies elsewhere, perhaps for a while. I think not, but I would like any advice thou canst give me. What wouldst thou know of? Hast thou news of a kidnapped girl? What is life like up here? What inhabitants should I avoid? Kidnapped girl? Perhaps the same girl I hear was carried through these upper caves by a troll. Where did he take her? Well, whoever she was, she's here no longer. I don't know how far the troll was planning on taking her, but given the strength of a troll, he'll not likely run out of energy anytime soon. Alright, yeah. Where can I find the things? Same thing as the other one said. Good luck in thy travels. You're always welcome here. A bedroll belonging to an outcast. Thank you for telling me in advance that it belongs to someone and I should not, therefore, take it. Yeah. Use the campfire. Must have their name on it. I know. But it's good to know that it will let me know so that I don't accidentally steal and go against the virtues. Right. Okay then. Use the door. Hola. Gulick. What is thy name, stranger? I am Rogan. None of thy business. I might ask thee the same question. I'll tell. I am Gulick, called the Blessed. Why art thou called that? Art thou the leader here? What is this place? Why are you called the Blessed? I have been called the Blessed since my prison days, when I was considered lucky, because I have a taste for cockroaches. I never went hungry, thou seest. How very nice for thee. I must be going. And is this place better than a prison? Or that's repulsive. I'm gonna go with option 2. Is this place better than a prison? Thou art in the great Stygian abyss, where neither thou nor any other may ever hope to leave again. 'Tis worse than any prison, for there is no hope of parole or pardon, and no death so clean as an honest hanging. Tell me more. It was not always such. Once, a leader named Sir Cabrius, cursed be his name, had the foolish notion that this place could be colonized. When his folly caught up with him, the civilization of the Underearth fell, and we now scrabble to survive in its ruins. He died, and so escaped the punishment for his crime. Dreamers, they will be the death of us all. And thyself, how camest thou here? I killed a man who needed killing. My crime was being caught. Perhaps thou wouldst find peace if thou didst repent. Oh dear. And perhaps thou art a fool. Good day to thee. We shall see. Murder! Murder most foul! Well, I mean, yeah. What else are you gonna do with fowl? If you're gonna eat them, you gotta murder them first. The checkerboard floor is interesting. Oh, it's marble. Oh, that's pretty schwanky. Hagbard. Ha! Another fish enters the barrel. What be thy crime, son of misfortune? I am innocent. I was falsely accused. It is said I kidnapped a girl. I am guilty of naught but misfortune. What does that mean? What do you mean? Surely thou art one among us who was condemned by the pious oaf Baron Almric. We of the outcasts are the survivors of his intemperate justice, fugitives from the predations of the gods. Gobs. Ah, perhaps thou canst tell me of his daughter. What are these gobs of whom thou doth speak? I shall be on. You can tell me of his daughter. A young girl was this, beauteous but innocent. Aye, that was she. I never saw her. I am innocent of the charge. I would assume so. Goblins, yeah. She is long gone now. A troll carried her below. Almric's men were in pursuit, but they proved no match for the gobs. The gobs? I thank thee. I must seek them to prove my innocence. Where be she now? Or still, I must recover her to clear my name. Goodbye. Okay. The gobs? Aye, the goblins. There be the greens and the greys, and they are deadly foes. They make our lives more difficult still with their vendettas. What's the nature of their feud? Which causes just? And are they the only inhabitants aside from thee? Okay, what's the nature? None can say. Their conflict seems to have begun at the time of the Great Collapse, when the civilization of the Underearth fell. We know only that their leaders have sworn never to agree on anything. And is there aught beyond the domain of these goblins? Ah, none who have ventured past the realm of the gobs have returned, but rumor hath it there are worse perils below. Perhaps I can solve the mystery for thee. But, are you gonna join me? Thou again? Haven't had enough of thy betters, then. If my presence offends thee, I shall go. Since thou art so kind, I shall take thee up on thy generous offer of absence. Goodbye. Well, okay. That was actually pretty rude. I know you think it was polite, but it was rude. Is this a baths? It seems like a public bath. How do I get there? Oh, secrets. There are secrets on the map. Well. So far, there hasn't really been anybody to ask to join us on our journey. This might be a solo adventure. Okay. You cannot talk to that. The Banner of Cabrius. Alright. Well, I could cross the bridge. That seems like possibly the safest option. Although there is a place that you can only get to by going in the water. I wonder, though, if the water flows the correct direction. I might have to fly to get there. But I do know how I could discover. Save game. Oh, this is not where I was attempting to go, but it is good to know that it was possible to get here by swimming. Okay, but this is the direction. What is here? Hello, 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 treasure! Come on. Serviceable leather boots! And a serviceable leather cap! Yes, please. Yoink. The question, though, is... how do I put them on? Aha! That was totally worth it. Lovely. Strange room all by itself at the edge of the water. Clearly worth investigating. There's another one, but there's also a giant kraken on the map. So I should probably save first. Alright, let's see how we do swimming. New hats indeed. New hots. New hots these. Sorry, I don't know why. Oh dear. Du hast. But changing it to new hats. Oh dear, I'm silly sometimes. Swim, 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 swim. I like that I can swim, and I don't just immediately drown when I hit the water. Yeah, I have a feeling that that is going to be up. We'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't fight in the water. Tales of Kraken were true. I'm gonna die. Because I am continuing to take hits from the Kraken. This is fine. Ooh, I can run. I forgot I could run. I died. It's fine. I learned. I learned that indeed the place I thought I was trying to go does not appear to be accessible from the water. And that I cannot fight the Kraken while in the water. At least, currently. These are good things to know. Let's head for the bridge. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a button. I don't know what that button did. What did it do? I do not recall. How did I fail the jump? What? Okay. I am bad at jump in game. Oh, you, talk to me, Braggett. Greetings. Hast thou visited our group? Yes, I have. I'm glad to hear it. If thou growest weary of thy travels, thou art welcome to stay with us. I thank thee, but my destiny lies elsewhere. But you should totally come with me. Strength in numbers? I'm more likely to live if you come with me. Granted, you're more likely to die, but still. Ugh, the fisheye lens effect on this is just also a little bit difficult. Alright, this takes me into there, and I just need to go through and go this way, and around the corner, and then through the door, and then up the ladder to the roof. Sorry. I may have a key to this door. Let's see. Use. The key does not fit. The key unlocks the lock. Nice. I have door. Ouch. Oh, the pole doesn't count as a weapon? That's a good thing to know. Okay. Bones. It's certainly safe. There's nothing to fear. I'm sure these piles of bones and pieces of wood are just here because they're here. Wait, where did the wood go? I picked it up and then it just disappeared. Oh well. I hear a bat. Oh dear. This looks like a green goblin. I am not Spider-Man. Smash his face in. I'm not good at picking things up in this game. All of them? I don't know how many were there. Spidey would use web shooters. You're not wrong. I don't think I need the pole. And I definitely don't need the skull. Serviceable cudgel? Nice. I don't need 2 slings, do I? Serviceable sling. Badly worn sling. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Alright. Well, he didn't have to be rude and attack me as soon as I got across the bridge. But I suppose he learned Rubbles. Where's the pit? I know there's a pit. The map says there's a pit. Apparently I can't. Ah. Interesting. There's a window that looks into the pit. Now I wish I was Spider-Man. That's just water. Oh, my torch is burnt out. Which means I don't currently have a ready source of light. That's great. This is not a problem. Not a problem at all. It's a problem. It's just a problem. To resist temptation. Okay. really didn't want to have to swim all the way back, but I don't know any other way up. Now that I fell. Okay. Well, we're doing okay. I'm learning slowly. It all looks different now that it's dark. Alright. Made it back. Ooh, slingstone. Alright. Debris. Broken sword. Some grass. But not the good kind. A plant. It's a spiny plant, but tastes good apparently. Ah, okay, I know where I am. We could go and visit the goblins. Imagine we'll have to. But they are going to be that way. I am feeling more comfortable with the game now. It took a bit to start to feel like I knew what I was doing. I feel more like I know what I'm doing now. I still don't think that I'm going to survive. Oh, gray goblins. My leather cap was damaged. You hurt my hat! Why can't I hit them? I'm gonna die. I died. It's okay. It's about that time anyway. Alright, I had a serviceable cudgel. What if I... Alright. I don't know... how to use the sling, but we're gonna learn. Need more space. They're totally better at the sling than I am. Slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Yeah. We're gonna leave it there for this week, because it is time. And, I will encounter the Grey Goblins next week. Oh boy. I don't know if this is gonna work. The whole credits scene might still be broken. Yep. Totally broken. Of course it is. That would... Of course it's broken. Why would it not be broken? It's broken. I'll fix it. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you to Lord Portico for the hype train and 5 gift subs. Thank you, Flyaway, for the follow and the hat trick. Thank you all for just hanging out and spending some time with me while I got comfortable with this game. Monday will be another Dream Daddy stream, and then Wednesday is Archival Adventures, and we'll have a sci-fi story, and then next Saturday we will pick this up, and I will have found some time between now and then to fix all the things that are broken so that the overlays work properly. Of course, thank you to my mods. Let me see who we're going to raid. Which generally means who is live at the moment. Oh gosh, everybody's playing that game. It's amazing. Okay, this never happens, so we're gonna do it, I think. No. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna raid Nauseam. Who has been a viewer on my streams many multiples of times. Nauseam is currently playing Blueprints, which is a really, really interesting game. I'm quite interested in it, and it looks like tons of fun. It's mysteries and sort of puzzly, but just, yeah, it's a neat game. So we're gonna head on over there, and I do have a raid call if you want to drop it into the chat when we get over there. It comes in both subscriber and non-subscriber flavors, so, you know, copy and paste whichever one makes the most sense for you. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope I see all of you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.